Hello Aquarians! Today we're going to take a look at your forecast for April. What will be waiting for you? What interesting events? What will be the main thing? Will there be journeys? Will there be adventures, money, love? And of course, when we get to the 10th house, you'll be able to make a very important wish, one you'd like to see fulfilled in April, and we'll see if that wish comes true. So let's look at the important events for Aquarians
during the month of April.
In April, Aquarians will have a romantic encounter. This won't be a simple meeting. It brings the fulfillment of your desires and precisely those emotions, those feelings, girls, that you've been waiting for. Perhaps you've been waiting a long time for someone, right? Or you could simply imagine a person you'd like to have by your side, right? And this April, you'll have a real chance to meet exactly that kind of person because love opens up and your wishes will be fulfilled. Well, that's a very good start. Let's look further. The second house is the house of your money and your work. What will be moving, in what direction, and how it will happen. Regarding your finances, the start of the month will likely be a challenging one for you, but you will strive to navigate this situation because money will constantly slip through your fingers. It will be like water, and yet you will have it, but it will always be spent on something. Yes, and you will face some real disappointment. You'll feel that everything is not going the way you wanted, but you must realize you just need to slightly change your spending habits and then you can keep your finances stable. Let's see what else is revealed here. Now, for ladies who don't currently have a job, you have a real opportunity to receive a truly interesting proposition. What's more, this offer will come from an individual, a man, yes, a man of considerable standing. This person may hold a significant status or a high-ranking position, and you will absolutely be in a strong position to secure some kind of employment, yes. So if you currently don't have any particular activity or you feel like you want to realize yourself somewhere, you will specifically receive an offer in April that will allow you to truly express yourself, to really show your potential and then firmly stand on your own 2 feet. Well, the third house is about roads, travel. Let's see if Aquarians will have such a chance, but from what I see, the picture reveals you won't be in a situation to go anywhere. You will be resolving your romantic problems because an old relationship will be breaking apart, a bond with a man with whom you were once deeply involved. And I foresee this individual might either conflict with you directly or perhaps send you some rather unpleasant messages in writing and might even call you speaking words or sending texts that are quite disagreeable for you to hear and to receive, and to stir up conversations around you. And for you, this will be very unpleasant, constantly putting you into this state of emotional disquiet where you desperately want to end everything, but you just can't seem to. But in April, you will absolutely, with these toxic relationships, of course, finally bring them to an end. All right, now let's take a closer look. What exactly is awaiting you within your family? This is specifically for those ladies who are settled with a family, a husband and children. So let's find out what's truly in store for you. You are expecting some significant changes connected to a man who is currently in your home, but I can see the man is extremely exhausted. He's in a certain frame of mind where absolutely nothing is right for him, and you could easily find yourself in a situation during his dialogue where he might begin to set some terms or perhaps create some issues for you, yes. But this isn't because this person lacks any genuine affection for you. It's simply because this individual is extremely exhausted. I can clearly see that this man is encountering significant difficulties, that they are truly piling up on him like a massive snowball, and consequently he is experiencing a great deal of distress because of it. He genuinely doesn't know what he should do to handle this. So please try to be quite understanding and show some leniency here to accept this challenging situation. Let's see what else might be revealed here. Yes, we can definitely see from his side a certain very clear struggle. Well, but still, by the end of the month, the situation will definitely even out. And I see that solutions to all the questions concerning money will even appear. And quite a lot of money, a substantial sum will come in here. And you will be truly and utterly satisfied. Yes, and the Divine Judgment card is precisely revealing this very moment to you, which tells you to gather your patience and wait, because soon everything will work out for the best. Excellent. So, the fifth house is love. Yes, this is for those who haven't yet met their soulmate, who want a special, important person to come into their life. Let's look at April for Aquarians. How much will this manifest, and what will be your chance to find your person? But a meeting with a person will take place. However, you will be completely immersed in the process of resolving certain health-related issues. The situation in which you will find yourself will bring you a meeting through difficulties. This always indicates that you're not expecting or even guessing about a particular encounter, but rather it will simply happen to you under unexpected circumstances. When you're dealing with some complex issues related to your life, to your health, you will have a significant meeting with a person who will truly show their strength and their will and give you the wonderful opportunity to feel like a woman. A person is revealed to you who will solve some difficult problems for you. Problems that you will soon try to handle on your own, but a man here comes to your aid and will even very actively assert himself to resolve some of your issues so that you notice and appreciate him. That's not bad. Let's see how much the theme of love will truly come into play here. Let's see if your feelings for this person will actually develop. Let us take a moment to observe. You will see without a doubt that powerful emotions will certainly arise here. We are looking at the cups right now, and it is your very own heart that will be prepared to fully embrace this individual. And this particular person in return will genuinely open up their true self to you. All right, Aquarians, expect a new encounter and a new person who will truly change your life. So then, the sixth house, let's take a closer look at what awaits you here. Regarding your health, specifically your physical body, your overall condition. What exactly is it that awaits you here? As we already discussed, in the very house where love was once unfolding, you will be addressing a significant health matter for yourself. But this particular issue has a rather unclear nature. You will either need to undergo further comprehensive examinations, or you'll experience some kind of unclear health condition when you won't be able to fully understand what exactly is causing you pain. But at the same time, we see that this current state will overshadow love. It will even overshadow any new love. And the man who is practically right there, walking beside you, is meant to help your relationship unfold and to support your emotional well-being. But your situation is specifically going to be a journey towards recovery. You won't find the source of your pain because it's most likely psychosomatic, but love will ultimately heal you. So the seventh house represents agreements and various plans that could potentially materialize for you in the form of official documents or important papers. Let's take a moment to see if Aquarians will have any such arrangements. No, there aren't yet any documents or papers here, but you might receive a rather belated letter. What you were expecting didn't arrive, then it became completely irrelevant, and now it will finally come. So you're getting information that you no longer require, information that has already become quite outdated. But this is likely for a reason, and you will eventually understand precisely why this occurs and why it's all unfolding now. So the 8th house. The 8th house is the house of losses. But what kind of losses? Losses that either bring you good or must depart for a reason, right? Let's take a look at what exactly needs to leave you this April. And we immediately see a specific moment of loss, and it's connected to a person. It's a man who appears, the man with whom you were once in a relationship. But that connection has now completely run its course. It's truly finished. This person will certainly depart from your life, but you must acquire something entirely new. In his place, a brand new individual will arrive. Yes, this person is already hurrying. You definitely must be making a new acquaintance. So the 10th, the 9th house. The 9th house represents your small personal hopes. It's what you secretly hold deep within your soul, or what you've conceived in your mind, but you're afraid to admit to yourself that it could actually be brought to fruition. Let's take a look and see what that is for you. And wouldn't you like to see the world? Wouldn't you like to travel to many different countries, right? I can see that in your plans, there's definitely such an intention, isn't there? You want it all, but you're afraid to admit it to yourself, and for some reason you settle for less. You can confidently go ahead and implement such a plan. Everything will absolutely work out for you. The world is truly waiting for you, yes, and this is opening up very, very favorably for you. If you start to actively get involved in this, yes, and you will tell yourself, today I'm going there, and in just a month I'll be off to a completely different place. You will definitely see a lot around you, many cities, and you'll be moving a lot. Very good. All right, the 10th house is your desire, what you want. You can now conceive or wish for it. Let's see if it opens up for you. Without a doubt, your wish will come true, and it will definitely happen for you this month. I don't know what exactly you have in mind, you know. It could be something related to your feelings, or it might be connected to some kind of specific breakthrough, but I clearly see that this desire will manifest, and it will come true for you very, very swiftly. You won't even have time to fully grasp just how quickly and completely it could unfold for you. These are swift changes that will enter your life through the fulfillment of your deepest intentions. So the 11th house represents your friends or your support, people who can support you in some way or create a certain situation for you where a helping hand will be extended. Let's see if Aquarians will have such a situation in April. 8 of Swords. A period is coming to an end for you, a time when everything was incredibly difficult. You basically carried the entire burden on your own shoulders, didn't you? And we can clearly see that the 6, which is the card that opens this reading, is telling you that your problems are already drawing to a close. You are now standing on the very threshold of a new phase where you won't need anyone's help at all. You've already gone through this period. Things are really settling down for you now and getting into a more stable and even routine, right? Where you can envision your boldest plans and all your expectations. Yes, you can plan whatever you desire for the month of April, and it will certainly be realized, because the 6 with the star card always signifies active progress. You can always achieve what you desire without needing anyone else, simply by investing your own energy. All right, so the 12th house, you see, is the house of those who wish you ill. Let's see if Aquarians actually have any such people, shall we? Do you have any enemies? Do you have people who might cause you problems or interfere with you? Let's find out exactly what's happening here. Someone is trying to interfere with you. Yes, there is a person here, a hidden person. We will now add a card and we'll find out who it is. Perhaps it will be revealed to us, a person who holds a grudge against you. Yes, meaning there's a conflict situation. It can stretch from quite far away. Yes, So you create a rival or someone who might become jealous, and this creates a situation where someone close to you actively deceives you, schemes, tries to evade things, but only to create a conflict for you. This could also be the work environment you're in. You'll find people who can create a rather negative atmosphere and environment for you and try to plot against you. But even so, you will come to see this deception. It will fully disclose itself to you. It will be revealed to you in its true original form, and you will fully comprehend the true identity of this individual. Let us now examine who this person is, this individual who is so aggressively inclined towards you. And what we observe here is the Hierophant. This signifies a person of considerable importance and influence. So this is a character who might hold a very specific position or perhaps a certain social status. You must carefully observe who exactly harbors such ill will towards you, and you should certainly be wary of this individual. Since this man presents himself with a certain status, it means his position carries a significant weight, and you could well find yourself in some kind of predicament that you won't understand. Avoid this person, don't get into any conflicts with him, and everything will be just fine.
Well then, Aquarians, things aren't really all that bad. Everything is actually quite good.
For you, April is going to open with some really big changes. I see that many changes are going to happen here in your personal relationships, because the very beginning of this forecast actually opened with that. I wish you love, peace, goodness, and of course, many positive changes. Good luck.